A uniform wire. This is wire. Uniform wire of length is L is equal to 20 centimeters long. Now it is bent in the form of circle. This is bended in the form of circle. Next, now here length is given, that is 20 centimeter, and placed on the surface of the liquid. Now surface tension of the liquid is given, that is 0.07 Newton per meter. Then what is the force required to pull this, what is that, ring upward? Then surface tension force, it is equal to what is that, force acting per unit length of the liquid column. So the surface tension force is equal to force acting per unit length of the liquid column. Actually inner length and outer length, both of them is what is that, contact. This is inner length, this is outer length. So both of them is in contact with the surface of the liquid. Therefore force per unit length is called surface tension. Therefore T is 7 into 10 power of minus 2, that is equal to, asking question what is the force required to pull them, that is F. Here L is length, it is equal to mention 20 centimeter, 2 into L 20 into 10 power of minus 2. Here inner length and outer length, both of them is contact, so that's why we are taking 2, that is 2 multiplied with them 7 into 10 power of minus 2 into 2 into 20 into 10 power of minus 2. So 20, what is that, 7 to 14, 14 to 28 into 10 power of minus 3. This is newtons. Next. So otherwise 0.028 newtons. A liquid drop of diameter is capital D. This is liquid drop. Diameter is mentioned. D is diameter. Then now it is split into 27 droplets. Split into 27 droplets. Drops. This is big drop. This is small drops. Next, here number of drops n is equal to what is that, 27. Next, so the surface tension of the liquid is T. Surface tension is equal to T. Next, so what is the work done? What is the work done to split this big drop into small n droplets? Question. Work done is equal to surface tension into increase in area. This is formula. T into area means 4 pi into r square into n to the power of 1 by 3 minus 1. After simplification you will get result formula. Then T surface tension, that is T, write as T is 4 pi into, here radius is not mentioned, diameter is given, radius is equal to diameter by 2, that is D by 2 whole square into n value 27 whole power 1 by 3 minus of 1, that is T into 4 pi into D square divided by 4 into here 3 minus of 1. Why? Because 27 can be written as, what is it, 27 power 1 by 3, that is equal to 3 power 3 whole power 1 by 3, that is equal to, here what is it, 4 4 get cancelled, 2 pi T D square. Next, except the pressure inside the two soap bubbles. This is soap bubble and the soap bubble. Then pressure inside the soap bubbles are given. That is P1 is equal to, what is it, 1.01 Pascal. Then atmospheres, it is given in atmospheres. P2 is equal to, what is that, 1.02 atmospheres. Then next, the ratio of their volumes asking. ratio of their volumes. So actually excess pressure inside the fluid is equal to P minus of P naught. Actually atmospheric pressure is acting outward and pressure inside the fluid is P inside. Therefore the pressure difference is equal to what is that, 2T divided by R. Actually this is formula. So R is radius of the bubble. So if it is liquid drop, 2D by R, so bubble 4D by R we can take. That is volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi into R cube. Therefore R is V is directly proportional to R power of 3, R directly proportional to V to the power of 1 by 3. Then here directly proportional to 1 by V to the power of 1 by 3. So the pressure difference P1 minus of P0 divided by P2 minus of P0 is equal to what is that, 1 V2 divided by P1 whole power 1 by 3. Then here P1 is what is it, 1.01 minus P0 is nothing but atmospheric pressure. This is 1.01 minus of 1 divided by, and P2 that is 1.02 minus of 1, that is equal to, then V2 by V1 whole power 1 by 3, that is 0.01 divided by 0.02, that is equal to V2 divided by V1 whole power 1 by 3. Then point get cancel 1 by 2. Here V1, V2 divided by V1, that is equal to 1 by 2 whole power. This is 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Then V2 divided by V1 is equal to 1 by 2 to the power of 3. That is 1 by 8. Actually V1 is V2 is equal to 8 is to 1. Then next this is radius R1 is equal to 2 mm and second bubble is what is it, kept in contact with them, that is 3 mm, radius is R2. So both of them is in contact with each other. What is the radius of curvature of this interface? Radius of curvature of this interface R is equal to R1 R2 divided by R2 minus of what is it, R1. Then R1 R2 means 2 into 3 divided by 3 minus of 1, 6 by 1, that is 6 mm. Next one more question. Here a capillary tube of same material is dipped, that is 68. Capillary tube is dipped inside the liquid and the liquid can be raised to certain height. It can be raised to certain height. Now heights are given. The heights ratio is equal to radius ratio of this tube is given. R1 is to R2 is equal to is to 3. And here this is first tube, radius is R1, and second tube radius is what is it, R2. And whenever it is dipped inside the liquid, the height raised is H1. The height raised of the liquid inside this what is it, H2. H1 is to H2 asking. Therefore T is equal to HRDG divided by 2 cos of theta. Here angle is what is that, same angle. Here density of liquid is same. G gravity is same position. T surface tension of the liquid is constant. HR is equal to constant. Therefore H is inversely proportional to R. H1 by H2 is equal to R2 divided by R1. That is 3 by 2. This is the answer.